Oke, kita ketemu lagi di CERGAM. Dan episode kali ini kita akan lanjutkan cerita terakhir kita dari terakhir kita ngebantuin ibu kita Mirini untuk untuk amanin Pulau Naxos ini. Dan setelah udah aman dari serangan Paros, kita akan balik ke Lakonia. Lakonia itu tempatnya Sparta ya. Kita akan balik ke Sparta bersama ibu kita mencari petunjuk lagi. Mau ngancurin Cult of Cosmos. Ada pemimpin Sparta juga yang anggota Cult katanya. Oke, kita akan lanjutkan petualangan kita di episode kali ini. Oke, lokasi ada di sini, Lakonia. Tapi kita belum pernah travel ke sini. Jadi mau nggak mau harus naik kapal ke situ ya. Oke lah, kita naik kapal ke sana.
Ready the oars!
You look troubled, Alexios.
This bay feels familiar somehow.
A bird can fly away for seasons, but will always recognize its nest when it returns. This is Sparta.
I don't think I'm welcome here.
I'm not sure of much, Alexios, but I do know that when the time is right, we always get to go home.
And where is your home, Barnabas?
I'll save that story for another day.
Start throwing! Stop!
Oke, akhirnya kita pulang kampung. Kita sampai di kampung halamannya Alexios. Ini adalah Sparta, Valley of Warriors. Oke, tapi sebelumnya seperti biasa kita synchronize dulu. Sorry ibu, cuekin dulu sebentar. Saya ada urusan dulu ini. Ya, inilah pantainya Sparta.
Lamb, you made it. I trust the seas were favorable?
Poseidon might be the only one not trying to kill me.
And did you go to Thera? Did you find him?
Not yet.
You should. The answers to many of your questions are there. Your father would be proud to see how you've grown.
For now, let's deal with what needs to be done here.
I never imagined we'd stand on Spartan soil together again.
I don't know how to feel. I've spent some of the happiest days of my life here. And some of the worst, too.
Sparta is our home. But we'll have to rid ourselves of the puppet king if we are ever to find peace.
Whatever happened to our old house?
Nikolaos stayed after I left, but now that he's gone, I don't know.
Why don't we go find out?
Of course. But first, there's something I want to show you.
Oke, kita kita akan balik rumah masa kecilnya kita ya. Tapi sebelumnya nih, Mir ini mau ngasih tahu apa dulu.
Yeah!
The closer we get to Sparta, the more memories keep
Yeah!
coming in.
No matter how far I ran, I never could escape them.
I know. On Naxos I can forget. It's as if I hear a lot of the most important of the sea.
Did you put memories of us in that box?
All the wood in the land built one human.
Yeah! See?
Akan dibawa kemana nih kita nih? Oh, lihat-lihat pemandangan.
This is where I first trained you to use your spear.
Nostalgia.
Hesitation only hastens the grave.
You remembered.
How do you think I got this far?
We had to pry that spear from your hand while you slept. You said you needed it to fight the monsters in your dreams.
I couldn't face Cerberus empty-handed. Those children will be ripped to shreds. We should help them.
Alexios, wait! You shouldn't interfere. This is Spartan training territory.
I hope you're right. For their sake.
The agoge is what turns boys into men. Interfering would only weaken them, weaken Sparta.
They're no good to Sparta if we leave them to die.
And they're no good to Sparta if they're too weak to kill a wolf. Come. Let's go home.
Pelatihan ala Sparta ya. Oke, tadi gua baca di siang dulu biar lebih jelas. Follow Mirin or kill the wolf. Kita bantu gak ya? Coba deh kita bantu ya. Dah, kita jadi susah. Adalah sini ya. Oh, malah disuruh toko anak itu. Isi jadi berubah. Ini bapaknya ya, ntar bapaknya marahin kita gak? Kita bantuin anaknya.
Pater?
I'm here.
I'm so cold.
The sea that will carry you is very warm.
I'm sorry I yelled at you. I was angry. It wasn't your fault.
You have nothing to be sorry for.
He died with honor.
His death was unnecessary.
What are you doing here?
These boys were in trouble. I thought I'd help.
No, he didn't. Don't lie to me, boy. You should be ashamed of yourself. And you. These boys are weaker now because of you. The Spartan army will be weaker because of you. I should kill you where you stand.
Are you all right? What happened?
I couldn't just stand by and watch.
The Aho Yi is what turns boys into men and soldiers into Spartans. You have only made them weaker by interfering.
What good are they to anyone if they're dead?
Alexios, please. This isn't Kefalonia, Naxos, or anywhere else. This is Sparta. And breaking Spartan law can get you killed.
Believe me, Mater. I know exactly what breaking Spartan law gets you.
Come. Let's go home.
That training is ruthless.
Not ruthless. Effective. The best of those boys will become Tidak, keepers of the peace and stalkers in the night.
Stalkers in the night?
There's a reason Sparta never changes. It has rules, and they are strict. Spartans rule Laconia, but most of its citizens are ilotas, enslaved peasants made to work the fields and mines.
Slaves? Why don't they revolt?
Spartan fields keep them fed, and Spartan warriors keep them safe. First from the Persians, and now from the Athenians. When they forget their place, the Kryptia are ordered to keep the peace.
I see.
Most of us make great sacrifices for them.
Most, not all.
Salah pukul. Oh iya, nggak sengaja. Nih, salah pukul kayak gini konyol nih. Tuh, ada mercenary. Tadi salah pukul doang, coy. Mercenary botak ya. Iya bener.
Sorry!
Yang mercenary-nya kita tarik aja deh.
I set sail soon. I want you to be with me when I do.
Oke, kita udah habisin ini semua pengganggu. Tapi pengganggunya sih karena tadi ya salah mukul ya. Sekarang kita balik ke tempat milih.
Come on.
Oke, ini desa Spartanya nih.
Never thought I'd find myself back in Sparta. It looks so peaceful, despite the war raging elsewhere.
Di depan ada itu lagi tuh, ada burung buat synchronize. Nanti kita akan synchronize dulu. Ini kita akan ikuti kita sampai mana ya? Oke, di sini kita synchronize dulu, baru nanti kita lanjutin ya. Ini sama ibu kitanya. Sparta ini orang-orangnya latihan pada telanjang dada semua apa enggak ya? Kayak di filmnya dulu. Oke, sip. This is Sparta. Sip, lalu ketemu ibu kita. Oh, ini rumah kita nih, jangan-jangan nih. Rumah waktu flashback itu sih rumahnya mirip ya, kayak begini ya.
This was the first and last place I ever felt safe.
As soon as you were old enough to hold a spear, you trained in this yard from morning till night.
Nikolaos was a tough teacher to please.
He hid his pride from you. But every night he would tell me he's going to bring glory to Sparta.
If you were a better man, he wouldn't have let go of me.
My heart broke that day. But if we are ever to heal as a family, we must stop reopening old wounds.
Some wounds never close.
Do you remember the first time you held your sister?
I've tried to block out what happened here.
You were so scared of breaking her. You ran around the house, gathering every pillow and blanket. You piled them all around you, and only then did you feel safe to hold her.
She was so small.
Even then, you held her so tight, I thought you would squeeze the life out of her.
She turned out stronger than we thought.
The gods must be playing tricks on my eyes.
Brasidas! It's amazing you've survived this long, sneaking up on people like that.
Ha! Last time I saw you, I had to pull you out of a burning warehouse.
You look well, Brasidas.
The rumors were true. You're alive!
Many we thought to be dead are still breathing.
When I heard the two of you came home,
We're in Sparta, but we're not home yet.
We want our house back, Brasidas.
your estate was taken by Sparta when news of Nikolaos' death arrived. They're waiting for his adopted son to claim it, but he hasn't returned from the war.
Stentor? I knew I should have killed him on the beach. Sparta can't just take our home.
They can. They did. And if you want it back, you'll have to convince the kings, which won't be easy.
Why not?
As happy as I am to see you, the kings won't be. Especially Archidamos. Your exit from Sparta wasn't exactly graceful.
He can't still be mad I broke his nose.
You what?
In any case, he hasn't forgotten. But I have an idea that might help him forgive.
Tell us.
Spartan soldiers have been giving weapons to the Ilotes. Whoever takes care of these traitors will earn his thanks.
Why on earth would Spartan soldiers be helping Ilotes?
Ilotes greatly outnumber Spartan citizens, but they're leaderless, mostly farmhands, servants, and apprentices. If someone unified them, armed them, and trained them, they'd be a real threat to Sparta.
But you said it was Spartans who were arming them.
All the more reason to deal with this quickly. You find out why the Ilotes are being armed, and you'll have the king's attention.
Where will I find these Spartans?
They were last spotted in the Gorani marble quarry in the forest of Eurotas.
So, I find the soldiers. Then what?
Spartans are loyal to their commander. Take him out, and the rest should disperse.
And the weapons?
Destroy them. The Elotes have caused enough trouble with shovels and sickles. The last thing Sparta needs right now is them carrying swords.
So, to get our house back, I must take out the Spartan commander responsible for inciting a useless rebellion. Sounds easy enough.
Find me in the throne room when it's done.
And where will you be?
This is where I raised you. It's also where Leonidas raised me. I'm going to visit his tomb just beyond the estate. You should pay your respects too before you get started.
I'll try.
Ya, kita balik ke rumah kita nih, pulang kampung. Tuh, siapa nih? Ada orang di rumah kita. Perlu diusir kan? Oke, tapi rumah kita ini kita mau klaim balik, minta ke King of Sparta. Kings of Sparta. Berarti benar lebih dari satu. Tadi udah dibilang yang satu namanya apa, Arkodimos atau lah, tadi agak kelewat gitu ya. Nah, untuk bisa convince si kingnya, kita disuruh Brasidas untuk ini. Nah, ini untuk ini. Terus satu lagi nih apa ya? Bully the Bullies. Yang ketemu miring di apa, kuburannya Leonidas. Tapi ini jaraknya dekat, kita lakukan ini dulu aja. Nanti yang kedua baru yang ini ya.
Grandfather was a true hero. Maybe one day they'll sculpt a statue of me.
Oh, ini patungnya Leonidas nih. Tomb of Leonidas.
Leonidas. He was Sparta's last true hero. We'd all be under the yoke of the Persian Empire if it wasn't for his courage. The same blood courses through your veins.
I'm proud of my lineage, but I carve my own path.
You carry the blood of heroes. You can carve much more than the path of a mercenary. Hold out your spear.
Oh, flashback lagi. Saat apa ini?
All of this talk of the Pythia, I do not care what she says.
Enough! We have grown tired of your insolent tongue. Sparta will not go to war. The Pythia has spoken.
Pythia says what you tell her to say. She has been your puppet for far too long. The time has come to cut her
Leonidas dari dulu
strings.
juga melawan kaum
Leonidas, the days of heroes are over. You think your blood makes you special? If we opened your veins, it would spill to the ground and disappear through the cracks. You are no one.
You are more than welcome to find out.
Your fate is sealed, son of the lion. Xerxes will unite us. He will bring order to chaos.
Divide the Pythia and everyone you love. Everything you stand for will perish.
Gather the men.
My king?
Xerxes wants Sparta. She'll have to go through me.
Incredible! Now, do you understand?
What must I do?
It's time we embrace our destiny, both of us. If we don't stop the cult before it's too late, then all Leonidas fought and died for was for nothing. Our bloodline has risen to those who would enslave us.
It's time we rise again.
Well, well, well. Mother and son united in Sparta at last. And look at you, a god and goddess among mortals.
King Pausanias, we're honored. I'm sorry to hear about your father.
Yes, our fathers would have been proud to see us here today.
You remember Alexios, my king?
Who could forget? The boy who died to save his sister. Such a tragedy. An innocent child put to death because of an ancient, merciless law.
Ancient and merciless. Most Spartans live and die by these laws. But you sound more progressive.
And you sound like you've been rubbing elbows with Athenians.
I've been to a symposium or two.
In any case, Sparta was weakened by losing you both.
We're examples of why these laws must change.
Oh, I agree. But King Archidamos, if he could carve Spartan law across the chests of every citizen, he would.
Spartan laws destroyed my family. Spartan laws had me claw my way through the streets. We're here today because he defied those laws.
He did, and he lost his head for it. But we're not here to talk about the dead, are we?
We know Sparta reclaimed our house after what happened to my father in Megaris. We want it back.
Mind your tongue, child. You may not live in Sparta anymore, but I'm still your king.
We graciously request an audience with you and King Archidamos to discuss reinstating our citizenship and reclaiming our home.
Of course. There's nothing I'd want more. Archidamos, however, still hasn't forgiven you for the whole nose incident.
What can we do to sway him?
There's rumor of a Helot rebellion, and the Kryptia are stalking the flames. Savagely killing Helots, stealing livestock, and leaving corpses to rot in the streets.
The Kryptia represents Sparta's ultimate achievement in military training. Their discipline and fearlessness make Sparta's army the most feared in the world.
Once. But the Kryptia have become corrupt and bloodthirsty. And training boys to kill unarmed peasants is nothing to be proud of. Do you want your home back or not? Good. So the Helots will no longer support the senseless slaughtering of their people.
And where would I start looking for these Kryptia?
One can be found in the fort on Zarax Point. Another was assigned to guard the Spartan leader's house. The third is more elusive. He was last seen in one of the villages west of Helot Hills. He's definitely the loudest of the three.
My mater spoke to me about these Kryptia. What can you tell me about them?
They are the hidden ones. Hand-picked at an early age, starved and trained in isolation. They must steal and kill to survive. If they succeed at their training, they become the king's guard.
But why have me killed them?
For years, the Kryptia kept the peace between the Helots and Spartans. Troublemakers and threats among the Helots were dealt with. But lately, these Kryptia have been killing men, women, and children without reason or mercy. Babies ripped from their mothers and fed to the wolves. The Kryptia have become a breeding ground for ruthless savages.
Is there anything I should know about King Archidamos?
Traditional, brutal, boring. Archidamos values the old ways over the welfare of his people. He sided with the elders that day on Mount Taygetos.
If killing Kryptia will get our home back, I'll do it.
Oke, kita lakukan yang mana dulu nih? Find and kill the root of Kryptia members. Lalu yang ini dulu deh ya. Yang sebelumnya dari si Brasidas. Oh, ini ada di sini. kita lakukan yang ini dulu ya, yang dari Brasidas dulu, habis itu baru nyambung ke yang tadi yang dikasih tugas sama King siapa lagi tuh, Pausanias kalau nggak salah ya.
If Archilamos believes in the old ways, won't killing his Cryptia create conflict between him and Pausanias? I miss Kefalonia sometimes. Life was simple, even if Marcos was a bumbling idiot.
Oke, ini ya, berarti rajanya cuma dua ya kalau dari first position ya, Pausanias dan Archidamos, dan kayaknya keduanya juga bertengkar gitu ya, karena akur. Dan salah satu di antara mereka anggota cult, kalau dari yang cerita-cerita sebelumnya. Yang mana yang anggota cult, apakah Pausanias atau Archidamos, atau malah mungkin dua-duanya. Tapi nggak mungkin lah dua-duanya. Saya kan salah satu anggota, yang salah satu menentang gitu kan. Ya, nanti kita cari lebih jauh lagi. Sekarang kita selesai dulu aja tugasnya nih satu persatu.
This is the marble quarry Brasidas mentioned. Found them. Found you.
Lumayan gede ya. Ada lagi kan prajurit yang lain? Oke, berarti cuma ini. Masih ada. Tapi kita disuruh ngancurin ininya ya, senjatanya ya, weapon racknya.
There'll be what?
The weapons have to be here somewhere.
There's only one Spartan here that I need to kill. It'll be easier if I don't alert the others.
Tapi untuk nyari weapon racknya ini nih, berarti mesti bersihin dulu aja deh biar lebih gampang nyari.
By the gods, thank you, Mistios.
I never thought I'd be free.
Wait.
Better check that out.
Nothing. Strange.
Oh, what now? What the?
Ketahuan.
He's there!
Masih aman, yang lain gak ada yang ikut. Masih aman, masih aman.
I need to take down their commander.
Patas dari komandannya. Oh iya, terima kasih. Oh, udah lumayan. the weapon rack.
You just don't know when to quit.
Di dalam sini oh ini kali ya. Oh, iya.
One down, 4 to go.
Sip. Oh, udah lah. Dari sini. Ada satu lagi.
Meet a man named Barnabas at my ship. Can be expected.
Dan tinggal kita lihat mana yang gold ya, mana yang legend ya. Halo. Iya. Weapon pakai mana lagi ya? Iya, main kucing-kucingan.
There's nothing here. You can't fight. Yes.
Oke, tenang sekali. Sip. Baik, lagi.
I have a ship. Join my crew, and you'll taste freedom.
Kita harusnya. Kita lihat ada yang emas atau tidak. Oh, banyak. Ini satu lagi. Ini kita buang aja. Satu lagi. Nah, lumayan kombinasinya buat di kapal, jadi rower stamina nambah, fire arrow damage nambah gitu ya. Kita lihat nge-boost setiap kemampuan di kapal kita ya, lumayan. Oke, sekarang tinggal lanjutin misinya, nyari weapon rack-nya lagi ya. Ada 4 lagi. Ada 7. Weapon rack. Ada di manakah weapon rack yang lagi? Nah, itu ada satu.
That's two.
Oh,
Time to find the others.
Jadi tadi nggak dikasih dong.
Three weapon racks destroyed. Won't take much longer.
Satu di sini, satu di atas. Di atas ada. Oh, di mana?
Only one more to go.
Di atas ada apa? Sekalian. Wih, ada bisa nyari lagi.
What are you doing here?
Sini kan. Oh, sip. Tinggal satu lagi dan selesai sudah. Oke. Itu satu di bawah. Kita biarin aja ya. Ya. Misi berikutnya berarti yang dari Raja tadi tuh, Raja Pausanias kalau nggak salah namanya.
Onward!
Ini ya. Find and kill the Rukritea member. Ada 3. Satu persatu ada di mana dulu? Sini 1, 2. Lagi ada di mana? Oke lah, kita ambil yang ini dulu. Gak jauh nih ya. Nanti biasa di fast forward aja. Oh itu ada di sana. Satu lagi. 1, 2, oh ini ada di sini. Oke, sip. Ini akan habis waktu di perjalanan. Ya, tadi gue ubah sedikit di tengah-tengah. Kita kill yang di sini 2 aja nih, yang di dekat Sparta.
Best stay out of sight.
See! Hold! Report! I don't see them. Keep moving. We'll find them. No problem.
Nothing so far.
Find them. Don't worry. We'll find them.
Where did that come from? What is...
kita ambil jalan muter aja udah. Nggak bisa yang tadi. serangan. Oke, ini target. Sip. Target udah selesai, udah. Tapi kita pergi aja, nggak usah lagi ya. Daripada susah nantinya. Kita langsung aja ya. Kejut. Sip, aman. Oke, target kedua.
The Cryptia. Ella.
Come on.
Listen up! I'm only going to say this once. It stinks like a pig's asshole. Everyone shut up, or you'll eat steel. I'd be more than happy to bash your teeth in if you don't settle down.
Mudahnya yang kedua ya. Oke, tinggal yang ketiga. Ini nyebrang pulau ya kalau nggak salah tadi ini ya. Di sini nih dia. Di sini ada burung. Synchronize dulu deh, biar gampang. Ada di atas sana tinggi sekali. Oke, cuaca cerah, sangat baik, sangat keren. Wow. Terus ya ini ya, di seberang pulau ini nggak ada jalan, harus nyari sendiri jalan. Apa bisa jalan? Oh, cakepnya. Nih kita lihat ya, kalau kuda terjun setinggi ini nih. Dah, bye-bye. Iya. Nah, itu kuda kita mati dulu sementara. Kita naik perahu aja nih. Ada perahu nganggur. Perahu layak ke laut lepas, pakai perahu kecil.
This boat can't handle the waves out there.
Oh, akhirnya kenapa jadi gitu? Perahunya mau hancur nih. Tadi dia bilang emang di squad nggak bisa handle ini yang di laut lepas. Layar sedikit lagi sih hancur mungkin ya. Oke, kita lanjut. Tujuan kita cuma ngebunuh satu orang aja, jadi nggak perlu repot-repot ngalahin semua orang-orang yang ada di benteng. Yang penting satu orang ini aja. Oke, kita pintai dulu seperti biasa. Gede ya, bentengnya gede, prajuritnya banyak, bisa dah. Oke, orang yang kita incar, masih ada. Oke, orang yang kita incar ada di, hilang. Oh, ini di tengah. Ini mah si ngalahin dulu di tengah gitu. This is Sparta. Aduh, jadi mesti ngalahin banget nih. Waduh, ada di sini deh. Kelihatan sama yang oke.
That looked like.
Nah, sini bang.
I'll look into it.
Nggak datang juga. Nah, ke sini.
What was that? Huh?
Gimana ya? Oh, pakai pengali.
Just die!
Kita pakai level aja deh.
find him.
Yes!
Report any sightings.
Nothing to report.
Don't let your guard down. They're here somewhere.
Right, sir.
Oh, mumpung dia dekat. Nah, ya tujuan kita nanti ya. Harus kabur deh. Iya, ada semua. Selesai dong. Bye bye. Salam buat kalian. Kebetulan yang kita incer malah ngedeket. Berikutnya, oke, ketemu Brasidas. Kita mau ketemu Raja Sparta nih, yang ada dua nih. Oke, kita selesaiin sudah. Kita udah selesai misinya ya. Sehari nggak bisa habis. Bentar deh. Set dulu. Kita ambil jalan untuk memutar supaya tidak ketemu. Oke, jadi kita udah selesaiin misi yang dikasih Brasidas sama yang Raja Pausanius tadi kalau nggak salah. Dan sekarang kita akan ketemu Brasidas dan ketemu rajanya juga. Ya. Kalau dari percakapan sih baru ada dua nama raja ya, Pausanius dan Akidamos. Apakah rajanya benar dua itu atau lebih dari dua? Cuman ada yang lebih disebut. Dan juga mana raja yang anggota Cult of Cosmos. Kita akan cari tahu, tapi itu akan kita lihat di CERGAM episode berikutnya. Oke, jadi untuk sekarang sampai sini dulu. Dadah.